Hey dolls, so let's get down with the questions and answers today. So what I did so we can get straight to it is I downloaded the YouTube Studio on my other phone so I can read off your questions as I'm answering. And so because a lot of you guys are probably wondering why I haven't liked any of your comments or things like that, I apologize, but the reason that I didn't like them was so that when I do go in and respond to them, I'll know that I responded because I liked them. So it's kind of like my system for making sure that I kind of respond to everybody and get there. So that's a good way for you guys to know if your question has been answered on my video. If you've received a thumbs up and a heart, then you know that I've made a response to it. So I'm about to go through. Okay. Let's go to the view more. Okay, so I'm starting with the most recent and going through. Okay, I know that's so unproductive because there were people that sent me questions weeks ago, but I'm trying to get through these quickly. But the way that let me see if I can filter it another way. Nope, I can't. So basically the way that YouTube filters these for me, it filters by the most recent. So there's no way for me to change it. Okay, so anyway, let's get started. So first thing, which was like 3 hours ago, just wanted to tell you that I think that you're putting too many things on your incision. Let your skin air out, just dry. It'll help you heal faster. Thank you for that information, but unfortunately, that is not correct. That was the way that they were cleaning my incision in the DR. And the ointments, you definitely can't keep them dry. You have to keep them moist. The moist is what keeps them healing. You can Google that and do the research, but you cannot keep those incisions dry. If you keep them dry, they will not heal. And they're more prone to infection if they're dry. So you can look that up because, you know, it's actually out there online, but you have to keep them moist in order to heal. They have to stay moist. And they actually, just a little bit more information for you. When you're healing and you don't put anything on them, like when I get out the shower and I let the alcohol and all that stuff dry and they get dry, they hurt. So you have to put something on them or they hurt and they pull and they ache. So you have to. Okay, so now I don't know what the hell's going on with this phone. Okay, so then that was our first one. So let me go ahead and just mark through these things. Okay. Hi, I am glad you are doing good. Glad to see you. Thank you, boo. Glad to see you as well. I appreciate all the love and support. You look like Extension. Thank you. That's nice. I really appreciate that, y'all. I do. I really do. Okay, so the next one, are you still in pain, uncomfortable? No, I'm not in pain. Yes, I am uncomfortable at times, not consistently. So typically you only get uncomfortable at my period, at the point in healing that I'm at, when you're sitting for long periods of time, you get stiff. So when I'm laying down, first thing in the morning, when I wake up, that type of thing, I get stiff. So that's like the most point that I'm uncomfortable. Other than that, I'm not uncomfortable. Today, I did have like a weird like itch attack. Like I was itching like crazy and I couldn't stop itching. And it was my ass. Like it itched like crazy. So I was literally just for like at least 30 minutes. But I mean, I wasn't doing it raw ass, but I was doing it with my faja on, and I was just, oh, it was crazy. So yeah, that was uncomfortable. And then it says, and how hot is it having all the pieces plus your regular clothing? It doesn't bother me, y'all. Because I'm not putting, like when I'm at home, I don't put any clothes over the faja. So I'm good. And then even when I go out, it's not bothering me. I'm in air conditioning. I mean, yes, when I go outside, it's hot. It's hot because I'm in Texas. But to be honest, the faja doesn't bother me at all. None of the padding actually bothers me. I'm good. And it says, also, why did you choose the individual pieces versus the 360 foam? Well, see, the 360 deal is an ab board. The ad board is the hard thing. So the ad board that I actually do have is a 360 type thing. It has the piece in the front and the two wings on the side. The actual foam, they're all individual pieces like that. So you got a difference between the lipo foam and then you got the ad board with the little wings. I haven't seen any 360 foam. That I haven't saw. All the foams that I saw on Amazon were individual sheets. So that's why I got what I got. So please use gloves when doing your wound care, even after hand washing. The skin on your hands may be very harmful. Thank you very much, doll. I truly appreciate that. I actually did purchase me some gloves, so thank you for that. At the time I was actually making the video, I was out of them, but like I said, I can assure you, I did purchase me some gloves, so we're good. Thank you, though. I'm trying to light these and heart them at the same dang on time while we going through them. I don't know why this keeps doing this. Because when I do them, they're not staying done. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Look, I'm doing this at the same time while I'm trying to record for y'all. Okay, we're getting through. Okay, I'm so happy you are coming along in your healing process. This gives good information on how people can care for their wounds. You look great. Good video. Thank you so much, doll. I really appreciate it. I'll continue to give you guys what you're asking for or what I can think that might be helpful. So again, if there's stuff that you guys do think that'll be helpful to you guys, shoot the suggestion in the comment section. I read all of your comments, even if I don't respond. Trust and believe, I'm reading them. I take them to heart. You know, like I'm a person, human, just like all of y'all. So thank you. And if you're needing anything from me, please tell me. Okay, November, we got a November surgery date. Congratulations, doll. That's coming up right around the corner. I know you super excited. Can't wait to see what your results are going to be like if you plan to share them. But yes, we'll keep you in prayer. And we're going to rock this thing out. November ain't long, so I'll keep you going until then. Okay. Okay, so when you were putting on the ad binder, I was like, dang, that thing sticks. I was pulling and tugging with you. I'm telling you, it was something else. Thanks for keeping us up to date on your journey. Absolutely. Anytime, I'm planning to continue to keep you guys up to date. But again, y'all have to bear with me because there are times where I'm tired and I might not feel like it. And y'all just got to be understanding of that. Like, I ask that a lot, that y'all do understand. I am healing. So I'm doing the absolute best that I can. Some days I feel like it, some days I don't. And, you know, as long as y'all can respect that, we're great. But just, you know, be nice to me, y'all. Don't be mean. So thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, you're healing nicely and in prayer are with you. Can't wait for my turn. I can't wait for your turn either. And thank you, doll. Okay, so I am so glad to hear you're healing. To see you're healing and taking care of your incisions properly. Just FYI, Mederma is very good for minimizing your scars. It's expensive, but it's worth it. And it said Walmart, and yes, continue to wear your garment. Absolutely, dog. That garment is going to stay with me. Like, I be thinking sometimes, like, how do girls stop wearing their garment? Like, don't get me wrong. It's a pain putting it on and on, you know, every day. And then especially when you're in your clothes, you know, it kind of makes you little, you know, different in size and all of that. But when I think about the amount of money that I spent and the pain and all of that I've went through to get here, and to think that if I stop wearing my garment, that could mess that up. No, I'm not going to take the chance. And then also, I have heard that about Mederma as well, so thank you. I've also heard a lot of stuff about, like, silicone-based products, so I'm going to do some more digging. I'm probably going to go with something like that, but when I do decide what I'm actually going to go with, I'll let y'all know, as always. When I get something new, I'll tell y'all. Does anyone know who her surgery coordinator is? Okay, so my surgery coordinator, I told y'all this before, was my recovery house. My recovery house was Healing Haven. Healing Haven, DR. Healing Haven, DR. I have a video that is titled My Choice of Plastic Surgeon and Recovery House. In the comment section of that video, I tagged her WhatsApp number, her name, the representative, Jules. That is who did my coordination. Jules did my coordination with Dr. Duran. Healing Haven Recovery House. Jules was the representative. Okay, so that'll help y'all there. It's been a lot of dogs asking me that question. And I've told y'all, and I'm sorry, because I guess some of our viewers did come on later on, before, you know, like when I told everybody up front who was doing all of that. And I had, like I said, it's in a couple videos where I did that. Even when I decided to make the change to switch to Duran, I told my recovery house and my coordinator at that point. But if you want to get in touch with Jules, her information has been given on one of my previous YouTube videos. Again, that video is titled My Choice of Plastic Surgeon and Recovery House. It is in the the video comment section of that video. If y'all have any problems finding it, please let me know. All you have to do is go to my channel and go to all videos. And it is one of the first videos that I've ever launched. Okay. So the next question. Well, I'm just reading through all the comments. Sorry. So, okay. So the next one. I'm so emotionally invested in your journey. I'm glad to see you're healing and getting better. Thank you, doll. I really appreciate that. That makes me feel so good when y'all let me know that y'all are emotionally vested and all of that. Like, that means the world. Thank you. Okay. Love you, sis. Love you too, sis. You know, we got to support each other out here. Like, I literally love all my dogs. Like, to be honest, y'all kept me going in times that I didn't want to go. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe, Mom. Absolutely. Always will. Thank you. And you do the same. Next question. Okay. So this one's a longer one. Just a little bit. I know it's not. It was just dots. Okay. Stopping the birth control will alter your hormones and influence breakouts on the body and menstrual cycle too. That is very true. The only question that I had with that, because I stopped my birth control in December. So if I was going to break out due to the birth control, it would have happened between December all the way up until before the surgery. I mean, I'm sure that would have happened at that point. I honestly, truly think that the surgery caused me to break out because it was only little bits and I'm not breaking out anymore. So I think truly it was the hormones messing me up because now my menstrual is back on cycle. I'm not spotting in between times. I'm good there. I think the surgery just had me messed up for a little while. But I don't think it was me stopping my pill. But that does happen. That is correct. I just don't think that was the case for me. Because I stopped my pill, like I said, I stopped my pill in December. And I'm back on my pill, just so y'all know. I started taking my pill when I came back to the States. So I'm back on my pill. I'm actually on the second pack. So I'm good on that. It's regulating my period. Like I said, I was spotting every day when I first got back. And I just really recently stopped. And now I'm kind of regular. So unless something changes, we're good. And I'm not breaking out again. Okay, so I don't know why that keeps happening. Okay, hello and congrats and blessings on your healing process. May I ask, where did you get the navel plug? Absolutely, you can ask where I got the navel plug. So I got the navel plug from a place called Shapewear or Curve Shapewear, something like that. I'll screenshot the picture of the website or whatever so you guys can go there. I'll put it at the end of this video just because it's in the phone that I'm recording on from what I ordered it from. So I apologize. But what I did was I just Googled navel plug and it was 2 websites that came up with it. They were really hard to find. I couldn't find any on their Amazon. So there were 2 sites that came up with it. One was $30 and one was $25. I ordered the one that was for $25 and that was through this shapewear place. So I will, like I said, attach a copy of the website at the end of this video. I'll screenshot it and I'll leave it up for a couple seconds so you can catch that. So glad that you do these videos. I look forward to watching. By the way, where did I get my Apple Watch band? Amazon, baby. I love Amazon. I'm telling y'all, Amazon, $20. And this, I think that's the same one y'all talking about. Amazon, $20, and it has the little links. So you gotta, when you get it, you gotta pull some of the links out so it can fit your wrist. I love them. But like I said, it was only $20. I get all my Apple wristbands from Amazon, and they cheap. Okay, next comment. Thanks for sharing. Neosporin always seems right. Happy to see you're getting back to you and that you are happy with your results. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. And yes, Neosporin is just kind of like a go-to for all, right? But thanks. Okay, Fatima asked, how long did you stay in the DR? I stayed in the DR for a total of 21 days. That was due to my complication. My initial plan was to stay in the DR for 15 nights and 16 days. So, but due to the complication, it ended up being 21. All right, next question. Thank you for being open and honest on your journey. The compassion you have to help others is so obvious and much appreciated. I go for surgery on September 30th in Colombia, and your videos on passports, etc., have been extremely useful. Thank you. You're more than welcome. This comment's long, so I'm kind of going to break it up and answer it. Congratulations on your surgery date. September 30th is literally right around the corner. I know you're super excited. I haven't done a lot of research into Colombia myself, but I'm pretty sure you have because you've made the choice to go there. So you'll have to keep me updated on how all of that goes because I'm curious on what Colombia has to offer. I've heard great things, but I haven't met anyone that's actually went. So I am very eager to see anybody's results from Colombia. So keep me posted on that. Absolutely. It says, also they have medical grade Manuka honey strip packets for wounds. Didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know that. So I don't have to deal with the big open jaw and worries about contaminations. Okay. That actually would have helped me tremendously because they are a mess. I'm not sure if you know this also. Silicone. Yes. Thank you for telling me that. Because you are not the first person that told me that. So I'm going to do some digging into that and try to find a silicone-based product that I feel is actually affordable as well as, is a good quality. Because a lot of those products are pretty expensive. But if you know any, because you are a pharmacist, thank you. If you know any, shoot them my way so I can look into them. I really do appreciate it, dear. And good luck to you on your surgery. Safe travels, safe surgery, and a speedy recovery, hun. Make sure to go into it with a clear mind and positive thoughts, and you're going to be great. Just, do that. Everything's going to be good. Thank you. Okay, so somebody else commented on this and said, this is facts. We appreciate you being so open and honest during your recovery journey. Thank you, mamas. Absolutely, dear. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said to you guys before, I know I come off very raw and uncut and just rough around the edges at times, but I'm giving y'all the real. I'm not... when I record these videos, I don't even go back and edit, and I don't do all of that. I go on here, I freelance, I talk to y'all just like I would talk to one of my friends. We became friends. We friends, y'all. So I'm not on here, trying to make this picture perfect video for YouTube so you guys can like me. I'm giving you guys me. And I'm giving it to you the way that I deliver it to anybody in my life. I'm not changing up for y'all. So I'm happy to know that you guys appreciate it. I'm giving y'all as much as I can when I can. So thank you, y'all. Okay, so this question, do you regret not going to Mejia originally because of all the complications you had with Duran? No, I do not. And the reason that I do not regret it is because the complications that arose could have happened with any doctor. That wasn't Duran's fault. That was my body. Regardless of who would have did my tummy tuck, that skin was going to die. I also don't feel the type of way because Duran was a very responsible doctor with me. I can't speak on any other dogs because I know there are other dogs that have different stories, but my personal experience, she was responsible with me and my body from the moment she saw it to the end. She checked on me, had Castro checked on me every day. Even if I wasn't in the office, send me a picture. Send me a picture. I do not regret her. She took care of me. She did everything that was within her power and fixing my complications. So no, I don't regret it, because it could have, the same stuff could have happened with the other doctor. That's not taking anything from Mahia. I still think Mahia is a great doctor. Don't get me wrong. But I don't regret my decision. No. Let me go. So it's a couple other comments under here, and I'm not necessarily gonna read it because they were commenting to her. Yeah, everybody is kind of commenting to her. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave that be. So I gave her an answer to her question, so we're good. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me pull up, read more, because it's longer. Okay, so thank you for letting us follow you on your journey. You're welcome, absolutely. I'm so glad I found your videos. I am too. I've been following Duran for 3 years. Love her technique. Good. You did a lot of research. You said 3 years. I was not following her for that long, y'all. I'm going to be honest. But I fell in love with her work. Okay. So I've been trying to get in contact with her for 2 months and no luck until in watching your videos. Why is my phone always locking the screen? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Now, okay, there we go. Where is it at? For 2 months with no luck until watching your videos. It makes sense to get a coordinator. Absolutely. Get your coordinator. Without a coordinator, you're dead. Can you provide the info to the coordinator, please? I've watched a lot of your videos, but can't seem to find the info. How was your overall recovery house experience? Was the recovery house clean? Can we see more after pictures? Okay, so to answer your first question, the coordinator. Just at the beginning of the video, I just told y'all where y'all can find the coordinator information, what video it's under. But I can, yeah, I mean, her information is under that video. I would promise to put it under this video, but I know I'm probably going to forget by the time I launch this video. So yes, it's under that video. And then it's recovery house overall experience. Overall, they took good care of me. I don't have any complaints with the care that was given to me. I also don't have any complaint with the overall cleanliness of the house, because you do have to take into consideration over there, they're not as clean as we are here in America. But that house was very clean. I didn't run into, dirty, grimy, toilets or anything, like that. They were very clean. They, when she took care of me, her cooking was great, never brought me out like a dirty dish or anything like that. So I don't have any complaints with the recovery house. I would recommend the recovery house to somebody else that was seeking a recovery house. Only thing that I didn't personally like about the whole recovery house process was the fact that I felt like every time I turned around, they needed more and more money for different things. That was the only part that I did not like, because I was under the impression once I got there, it was kind of going to be like all inclusive. And it was just little things that came up that, I just wasn't, I wasn't happy about. But overall, that wasn't enough to where I would say I wouldn't recommend, because to be completely honest with you, I kind of feel like every recovery house over there is going to be like that, because again, they're businesses. So that is their objective at the end of the day, is to generate revenue for their business. So if you're there and you're needing something extra outside of what they generally say that they care for, or something, different comes up in your situation, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're not out here doing favors. They got to charge you for that stuff. So now that I'm like kind of outside of my body and I'm not over there like pouting about stuff, I can see it from a full lens, and I'm not feeling as, tense as I was when I was kind of over there. Like when I was over there, I was irritated. The power outages, those are going to happen anywhere, regardless of what recovery house you go to. So that's another thing you guys have to take into consideration. But again, overall, I don't have any complaints about the recovery house. It wasn't overcrowded. That was the main plus that I can say about that recovery house, is they were not overcrowded, and I felt like I literally had individualized attention for a long period, where I was the only girl and they were waiting on me hand and foot. So that was great. It wasn't like I had to split any time or I had to wait on people to take care of me. Like, they were waiting on me because I was the only girl there. And the most that was there the entire time I was there was 2 girls. Me and one other girl. And when that girl left, it was me again by myself for days, and then another girl came. And then when I left, that girl was left by herself. So So yeah, I appreciated that. It wasn't super packed, and that was a plus. Yes, y'all can see more after pictures. I apologize that I haven't been showing a whole bunch. I need to get on my Instagram, but y'all do understand I haven't been taking a lot of pictures, and I know that probably sounds weird, right? I haven't really been taking a lot of pictures because I'm healing, and then I've always got these boards in, and to be honest, that's not gonna give you the full look on what I'm looking like with all these boards in. But hey, if y'all want pictures with these boards in, I'll give them to y'all. It don't matter to me. Just let me know, you know, what type of pictures y'all looking for. Because, I mean, I can give y'all just a, you know, straightforward shot in the mirror to the side. I don't know what y'all looking for, but just let me know what y'all looking for. And I don't mind posting the pictures. That's not a problem. Would like to take mine too. I don't know what. Would like to take mine too. I'm not sure. I don't know. It says, can I do it on the medication that we need, please? I don't know what that question was. She said, can I do it on the medication that we need, please? I don't know what you're asking. So, re-ask the question because I'm not sure. I'm sorry because I'm like, I'm lost. We need another video. Bam, you got one. Thank you. How long did you stay? 21 days again. What recovery house was it? Healing Haven Recovery House. Who was my coordinator? Healing Haven Recovery House. Jules was the representative. Jules is spelled Jules. Healing Haven Recovery. Jules is the owner. So if you contact Healing Haven Recovery, you're going to get Jules. I can get you guys her WhatsApp number, but you're going to get Jules. You can Google Healing Haven Recovery House. They're on IG, but she's not hard to find. Healing Haven Recovery House, Jules. Any of the recovery houses over there, y'all, can also be your coordinator. Do know that. There are other recovery houses that get quotes with Duran. So if you're not comfortable just using any of those like surgery coordinators and things like that, which I don't discourage most of them because a lot of them got a lot of experience in the game, so they know a lot. And it's this other girl, and I don't know how good she is, but I keep seeing her on IG. Her name is Chin to the Sky. She seems to be a pretty active Duran coordinator, so she could be another good one. You know, they got coordinators everywhere, but like I said, any recovery house, if you ask them, 9 times out of 10, they got a way to get you that quote with Duran, because all they got to do is go up to Cipla and go in our office with your pictures and get your quote and pay your deposit, because they have them walk it into the office. So you can, you know, if you feel more trusting to your recovery house, do that, because then you're giving your money through one spot, the place that you're staying through. You know they're going to make sure that your surgery is lined up the way it needs to be, because if it's not, there's no sense in them getting paid. That's kind of what my thought process was on it when I booked my coordinator as my recovery house, because I'm like, it's a double win. She's going to make sure stuff is right, because I got to pay her to stay there. And if the stuff ain't right, then I can't stay there. And she loses her money too. So that's just a strategic way of thinking about it. Thank God you made it on the flat side. New subby, by the way. Thank you, new subby, and thank you for your well wishes. And yes, we are on the flat side, and we're infection free, healed up. We're great. Oh, well, not all the way healed up. Let me retract. We're healing up. We're healing up, but we're infection free. Hemo is coming up a little bit low. But we're good. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to get a couple more, but then I'm going to stop the video, because remember I told you I'm not going to make these too long. So I'm going to stop there, and then we'll pick up in another video. Hey, babe. Love your videos. They are so informative. Could you provide me with the information of the lady who sells the boppy pillows? I shared the lady who shares the boppy pillows. I shared her WhatsApp contact information on my IG. If you are not following me on IG, please follow me, because some stuff I do post on there that I might not post on here, because I can post pictures to IG, whereas I can't just post pictures on YouTube. So like for my, contact information and stuff like that, I'll just screenshot those WhatsApp numbers and share them because it's super easy for me and it doesn't take a whole lot of time out of my day to do so. So it's a lot easier and you can get information from me better that way. So I am on IG, Designing Rachel Marie, just like the YouTube channel. Follow me on... Sorry, my clip cut off because we was right at 30 minutes. So follow me on IG. I am Designing Rachel Marie, just like I am on YouTube. And that way you can get some of the other information that I launch on IG that obviously I can't share on YouTube. So thank you for asking that question, because a lot of dolls have asked that question, and that's why I've already shared it on IG, because I was getting a lot of people asking me that. I said it before, but her name is Natalie Boppy Pillows. So if you're on any of the surgery groups on Facebook, all you gotta do is type her name in the search field in the surgery groups, and she's gonna pop up, because she does a lot of advertising and just like posting on people's posts and making posts and all of that, advertising her business. She's not hard to find. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That was somebody's comment. Thank you. So thank you. Okay. Oh, one of the other ladies said that she goes into surgery on the 23rd. Congratulations, doll. That information is on the IG page, so go get it. You'll get the Boppy Pillow information. She will pull up on you in the DR and bring it to you, so you don't even got to stress. She'll bring it to the hospital, your recovery house, wherever you want her to bring it. You'll be good. And literally, the minute you text her, she'll be like, where you at? I'm going to bring it. Like, she's quick. Okay, next person. Okay, you should have kept Mahia. I have a friend there now and has no hidden fees. She just had to pay an extra $300 for a test because she's a previous smoker. Okay, so here goes the thing. There weren't any hidden fees. It was more so additional testing that needed to be done. So they weren't necessarily hidden, they just weren't mentioned. Mahia, again, was a great doctor, but again, I don't regret my decision. I don't regret going to Duran. I also, like I said, if I would have chose to continue to go to Mahia, I think Mahia is a great doctor as well. And again, I wish your friend great, the great results and the best of luck. And I hope her results came out banging. But no, I don't regret my decision, y'all. I do not regret my doctor decision. I don't have a botched job to be regretting decisions. I don't. I got what I paid for, and I felt like I got pretty decent results, and I'm still, healing. So I'm waiting on the final results. What I see right now is not final. I'm still, going through that process. And like I said, yet I have not regretted anything, even with the minor complications and things that I have. I don't regret a thing. I don't regret the surgery itself. Now, there were moments where right after surgery, I was like, why did I do this to myself? And, when I was going through some of the things, I was questioning myself. But now that I've kind of gotten through those things and I'm seeing things a lot clearer, I'm great. I'm great. Okay, so next person says, glad to find your channel. I live in Houston and doing my SS research. Thank you for finding the channel. I hope you find all the content very, very juicy, and hope it gives you some stuff that you need. Houston is right around the corner from me, babes. I'm in Fort Worth, so shout out there. Yeah, do your research, babe. Like, don't rush yourself on finding a surgeon. Like, I was just telling another girl on Facebook that I was talking to. She asked me if I was doing a round 2. Yes, I'm going to do a round 2. That's the answer to that question, if any of you guys were wondering. I am not rushing to do my round 2, but I definitely am going to get my breasts done, and I'm going to get my arms lifted. That is definitely going to be something that is going to be done. Now, in regards to any more added to my BBL or any more additional lipo, I can't answer that yet because I don't know what my full results are yet. When I get to about 3 to 6 months where I really see my full results, that's when I can determine whether or not I feel like I want to, do a little bit more lipo, or I want to add a little bit more to my butt or whatever. But that'll be a decision further on down the line. And when I come to that decision, I'll let y'all know. But at this time, yes, my round 2 would be breast and my arms. I do want to do my breast in the States. I don't feel like that's something that I have to travel to the DR to do. So my breast will definitely be done in the States. So right now, I am in the stages of doing my homework on who I feel is going to be best with breast and an arm lift. I want to try to do a combo and do them both together. But if I find a doctor that I love to do my breast and they don't do so well in an arm lift, then I'm okay with just getting my breast done by one doctor and then finding a different doctor to do my arm lift. It's not a must that I do both of those procedures together. I would love to, but if I'm in love with two different doctors for those two procedures, then I will go to two different doctors. So next thing, and I'm about to cut this off because I don't want it to get too long, y'all. This is, as a matter of fact, this is gonna be my last one. How long did it take you to increase your hemo level? I'm currently at 11 and working on it. Great video. I started really getting serious with my hemo. I did my first doctor's appointment in February. In February, I was at 10.2 or something like that, very low 10s. And at that point, I started taking 2 iron pills a day. And I checked it again in April. And then in April, it went up to, I believe it was like a 11.2 or something. So then I continued to take them, and I did it again in May. And then in May, it went up to an 11.9 right before surgery, before I flew out. But remember, once I flew over there, that airplane and all of that, my stuff dropped again. No. It went to a 12.9. I'm lying, y'all, because I was almost at my 13. It went to a 12.9 before I left the States. It was 12.9. I was literally right there for the 13. It was at a 12.9. Got over to the DR. I dropped down to an 11.9 or 11 point something, to where it was too low. They had to give me all that stuff. I went through all of that stuff with y'all. I'm not going to repeat the whole process, but I had to go through all that stuff to get it back up to the 13. So it took me some months. So just to answer your question, I started really heavily focusing on my hemo in February, and then I had surgery June 7th. So the top part of February. But I was already taking iron pills before I started like doubling up on them. I was taking 1 a day, but once I started like monitoring my hemo with my PCP, that's when we increased them, and we did the more frequent screening to make sure it was actually increasing, and that I didn't have any type of issue where my iron wouldn't build. Because remember, I'm a gastric sleeve patient, so it was a small chance that my body would not absorb iron. And I was just happy to be one of the lucky people that didn't happen to, and my body was still absorbing the iron the regular way. So it worked out perfect. But I do tell everybody, get started as soon as possible. There's no set date or whatever, but the sooner you get started working on your hemo, the better. Okay, so that's all the questions I'm going to answer for today, because this video has gotten to like almost 40 minutes and I wanted to keep them right around 30. I'll come back with another video in a couple days answering some more questions. Again, we're working down the line. So we'll get them all answered hopefully within a couple of videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Even if it wasn't one of the questions that you asked, I hope it still was information that you can take from this and, you know, use it in your journey. So again, thank you all for being supportive of me, continuing to be patient with me, and just following along on the journey. Again, let's get those subscribers up, because when we get them up to 1,000, I can actually go live. I would prefer to go live. That way I can just get all these questions out the way and nobody feels any type of way like they've been waiting forever for me to answer a question. So let's do that. Make sure to subscribe, and then also make sure to follow on the IG, so that way anything I put on there, y'all getting that as well. We'll talk soon, loves, and again, thank you.
Every single day